Salut, salut les élèves, salut les apprenants, comment allez-vous? Je vais bien ici aussi. Ok, aujourd'hui nous allons prendre notre première leçon en français. Donc j'ai besoin de votre attention du début jusqu'à la fin, ok? Today we are going to have our first lesson in French. So I need your attention from the beginning to the end of this lesson. Okay? Pour commencer, je m'en vais me présenter. Je réponds au nom de Sanusi Camilo. Je suis le professeur de français et de mathématiques. Donc, le cours d'aujourd'hui est à propos de savoir demander et donner l'heure. J'aimerais que vous répétez après moi. I wish you could repeat after me. Je reprends. Savoir, demander et donner l'heure. That is the topic of the day. Répétez encore. Savoir, demander et donner l'heure. This means knowing how to ask and give time. What do we request from you today? What are you expecting to know? At the end of the lesson, you should be able to identify two instruments used to know about time. If you want to know the time, you should be able to use some instruments. So today you are going to learn about two of them, okay? In French, objectif number 1. Objectif numéro 1. Identifier deux instruments utilisés pour savoir l'heure. Identifier deux instruments utilisés pour savoir l'heure. Objectif numéro 2. Demander l'heure. Répétez encore. Demander l'heure. Meaning, today you should be able to identify two instruments used to know time, and then you should be able to ask questions if you want to know about time. These are the objectives of the day. Without wasting time, we shall proceed. Without wasting time, we shall proceed to the next stage. Sans trop tarder, nous allons passer par le premier objectif. Les instruments utilisés pour savoir l'heure. Répétez après moi. Les instruments utilisés pour savoir l'heure. Numéro 1. Vous voyez ce qui est sur l'écran? Have you seen what is on the screen? Guess the name in French and I'll provide the answer for you to check. C'est une horloge. Une horloge. If your answer is une horloge, bravo. Répète après moi. Une horloge. Encore. Une horloge. Très bien. First of all, before we move forward, you should also know that une horloge that you see there means a clock. A clock, the one that we fix on the wall, the biggest one, okay? We can form some sentences with it. Voici une horloge. This sentence means this is a clock. Okay? The next sentence is pour savoir l'heure, on regarde dans une horloge. To know about time, one look on the clock. Okay? That's good. Now let's look at the next instrument we are talking about. Guess the name. Well done. This is une montre. Répétez encore. Une montre. Okay, d'accord. You can still form the same sentences using une montre. Try and repeat these sentences, read them at your end so that you correct yourself at the end. Okay, now let's see whether you are right. Voici une montre. This is a watch. Pour savoir l'heure, on regarde dans une montre. Meaning, to know about time, one look into a watch or on a watch. Well done. Let's move to the next slide and see some parts that are very important. In knowing time, we need to know some parts on the clock, okay, or watch. Here we are dealing with analog clock, okay. Quelques parties importantes d'une montre ou une horloge. Je reprends. Quelques parties importantes d'une montre ou une horloge. Some important parts of a watch or a clock. So as you see, the first arrow is pointing the R hand, is it not so? So R in French is Répétez après moi. Pour la dernière fois, for the last time. And then the next one, the one pointing to, is minute. Minute. Encore. Minute. And the last one, the smallest one, is seconde. Encore. Seconde. Well done. Now, how do you call this hand that we are pointing? They are all called les aiguilles. Encore. Les aiguilles. Donc, si nous voulons considérer la liaison, donc on dira les aiguilles. So instead of les aiguilles, you can also say les aiguilles. So knowing these things are very essential in saying or asking, in saying what? Time, giving time to somebody. You should know this hand in French, very important. We will need it in our next lesson. So I wish we could start over again. The first hand is heure. The second one indicates minute. And the other one is seconde. All of them are called les aiguilles or les aiguilles. Well done. You are doing very well for arriving at this level. Now, how do we ask question? If I want to know about time, which kind of question will I ask? Savoir, demander l'heure. Répétez encore. Savoir, demander l'heure, which means knowing how to ask about time. If I'm here, I want to know, what time is it? How will I ask that question in French? We shall learn them right now. The first way of asking that question is quelle heure est-il? Encore, again. Quelle heure est-il? Bravo. Autre question. Another question we can ask. Vous avez l'heure? Vous avez l'heure. Encore. Vous avez l'heure. And the last one is tu as l'heure. Tu as l'heure. Always repeat after me. Quelle heure est-il? That's the first one. It means what is the time or what says the time. Vous avez l'heure. It is the same thing, just that they change the way of asking it. So the vous over there can be used in talking to only one person or a group of people, which means normally, do you have time? But if you ask that question to somebody, the person may not understand. It's a figurative way of asking the first question, which means what says the time. Okay. Tu as l'heure, that one, you can use that expression when you are talking to your age mates, your colleagues. The vous is used in a formal expression, whilst the tu is used in informal expression. Very good, you are following very well. So our next topic will be how to answer these questions. Congratulations for arriving to this level. We are going to... Ça c'est la fin de la leçon. Fin de la leçon. So let's recall. Il faudra qu'on récapitule ce qu'on a déjà appris. You have to recall all the things that we have learned today. We have learned two instruments used to give time or to know time. Nous avons appris deux instruments utilisés pour savoir l'heure. Nous avons parlé d'une horloge et aussi d'une montre. Donc, pour savoir l'heure, on regarde dans une montre. To know about time, we all look into a watch. Pour savoir l'heure, on regarde dans une horloge. To know about time, we look into our clock. And we also ask time. We also learn how to ask time in French. We said that we can use quelle heure est-il? That's the general one. And we also said that you can use vous by saying vous avez l'heure. That is formal expression. And then tu as l'heure, which is informal expression. That is the end of the lesson. In French, we say fin de la leçon. Quickly, let's look at this assignment. Devoir, which means assignment. Numéro 1, number 1. Remplissez les points par les mots convenants. Fill in the gaps with the appropriate word. Dot, 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 heure est-il? Point, 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 heure est-il? Point, 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 avec l'heure. Tu, point, 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 l'heure. Pour savoir l'heure, on regarde dans une, point, point, point. Numéro 2. Number 2. Dessiner une horloge et nommer les différentes aiguilles. Draw a clock and name the different hands.